Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Witness. I did some experimenting to try and figure out a way to get The Witness to work, since it is having issues like everything else, well, like many other things, with the driver issues. Now, there have been some updates to Windows and my NVIDIA drivers literally since I tried this, so I don't know if you're seeing this. Obviously, things went okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to know until I'm done. There is a save mechanic in this game. Like there are kind of other saves, so I don't really know how far I'll have to go back if I mess up. Obviously, I've already done some uh, puzzles since we last did it because I was testing it out and I was going to try and record an episode and then it crashed. The downside is the way that I'm doing this is I'm turning off the preview in OBS Studio. And yeah, that means I don't know when it freezes because that's how I check. I'll know when I hit stop recording whether or not it actually stops recording. So these are the puzzles that I did since you guys last saw. We stopped before this. So we had 4 across and 3 and 3. So obviously 3, 3, 4 across. So made sense here. 4, 3, and 3. But you'll notice the break is in a different spot. So the 4 is on the bottom and the 3 are like that. 4, 1, 2. The 4 is here, and the 1 and 2 are arguably split however you want there. This one was a little bit trickier because this hook is there, this 2 is there, this 3 is here, and that 3 is here. So it's a little challenging, and once we finished, it powered down here, which I also got started on, but wait, did I not finish it? Looks like I, sorry, no, it's solved from right to left. Is that true? Yes, it's all from right to left. So this one, 1 and everything, so, ta-da, 2 and 2, so this cross and this cross. This one, that is here. This 4 is here, and that one is here, and now we're caught up. So this looks like 2 across from each other. Yeah, I see. Shut up. So that has... Oh, no, that doesn't. Never mind. It's 1 short. So that... So if that's the 2... One sec, I gotta check this out. No, because it doesn't contain that. Wait, no, yes, it does. So this right here is that. The 3 is these 3 to the left of where I'm running my cursor. But that would leave... So maybe like this. Does that work? Not quite, because this needs to look like this then. So that's not right. Because it has to contain this. That's the hard part. So actually, so that's why I was doing this, because it's within that 4, the 2 columns on the ends are the one hovering right above my cursor. Because that containing that. So maybe that's not what we want to do. So whatever it is has to contain that. So if that contains itself, obviously I can't do more than that. So like this, the problem is then I have to contain these 2 that my cursor is to the left of. So maybe, so this, wherever this is, so if they're here, this has to be here. So this 2 cannot be in the top 2. That is impossible because that leaves no room for this. So this has to be here or here. In fact, those are the only two options for it. Here and here. And actually, this is the only option for it. So it can't be in either of these two rows, the top row, because the bottom bit will be down here or further. Can't be done. It can't be over here or over here, because these at the lowest take up these two. So it has to be there or there. So for this to be captured, it has to be contained by this. Absolutely must. And this could be over here. It could be. But it has to contain this. So it has to be here or here. Thing is, if it's here, this can't go anywhere. So it has to be here. So that has to be true. Must be. There is no choice. Which means... Okay. We're figuring it out. So this has to be the case. Thing is, this one can't be here. Which means this has to be contained by this. So, and it can't be here because this needs to be here or here. Which prevents it from being there. So that means this has to be here. So we're looking at this right now. This is not yet correct, however, because we have to fill in the blank, which is, of course, you can see where our where this one is going to go, and that is, of course, filling in. So how do we do this? So it's this, this, and this. Which leaves this open, and this open. No? No. Ta-da! And we move on. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, angled ones. So that also works. Oh, right, I was just doing it wrong. Because, no, that works too. I was doing the mirrored version. Okay, so what's the importance of these just yet? There's an importance here that I don't yet grasp, and it partially has to do with the fact that this is correct, and the only other permutation of this is the only other why am I having trouble with this? The only other permutation of this is, come on, this, and they both work. So one of these is going to tell me why, or what that angle means. Stop it, I know what I need to do. So, that valid. Obviously not correct. Okay, this is interesting. So, one of these basically has to be contained like this. It must be so. Right? Otherwise, it has to be that way. This one has to be contained by this. Unless these don't need to be contained, which I'm throwing around as an option in my head. Actually, wait. No, this one's contained either way. Alright. Thing is, if it contains like this... Oh, wait, that means it can free rotate. I'm dumb. That means it can free rotate. Because the other ones are a specific way. Silence. So it turns out that this... Sorry, that's not valid. This is valid. See, this all makes sense. Stop beeping at me. So we just have to find a way for this to be valid. So here, actually we can arguably do that, can't we? Actually, no, but we don't want to. So this doesn't work because we can't get to the exit. This doesn't work because we can't go that way. Trying to do it this way doesn't work either, or this way more specifically. It has to hit an edge, because you can't actually like solidly surround something, so it has to touch an edge. Oh, that is interesting. So none of the normal ways you'd go about doing it will work. So, because... Oh wait, no, that's it. No, because I can't approach it from that direction. Because I have to approach it from here. Is there a way to get around that? There has to be. Okay, well, so well, here are the other options. This one here, broken by that. This one here, broken by that. There we go. Okay, now I know what those angled ones mean. That's really good. Alright, so we have to get over there. So this is going to rotate the way that we indicate it's going to rotate. So we want to go over to the blue. So... Wait. Oh, right, because you contain it like that. Got it. Really? Oh, fine. I actually don't know if this is correct. Oh, whoops. Wait. This is what I want. Because that one's not boxed in. How do I box that one in? Oh, right, because it has to connect two of them. That's clever. In a really annoying way. But, right. Wait. Does that even work? No, because I have to box these off. There we go. Sorry, it took me a minute. It took me a minute, but we got it to work. Chugga 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 chugga. Man, I really hope that this recording works out. I'm really tempted to just stop it now and see if it worked and then edit things together. I actually think I very well might do that. Oh crap. Oh, it doesn't actually matter if I were to do it that way. It would still work. Although you can totally strand yourself. Actually, no. Yeah, no, you totally can. No, you can't. Sorry, you probably can't. As long as one of these two leads to the other. No, you can still totally strand yourself. There's got to be a way to get it back. Oh my gosh, there's so much here. I love it. And I'm not even looking for the other little puzzles everywhere. Okay, so these puzzles will now have reached a level of difficulty before now unbeknownst in challenge, and I mean that. And I bet you these still have to be contained. Oh darn, I did that the wrong way. That was close. Sue me. So this one's here, this one is here, and that one is there. Being able to free rotate these makes it so much easier. Until it makes it that much harder, because it's going to. So I'm thinking, so that's there, right? But it needs that. There's got to be a bunch of ways to solve this puzzle. Like, that's all I can think of is, like, there must be a bunch of ways to solve this puzzle. So I'm seeing that, because this one's here, and these two are there and there. Alright, so these two probably mulch together. So that one is probably there. That one is probably there. And that one is probably there. Oh gosh, I didn't contain that one. Dummy. So if that's like that, that's like that, right? Like that. Then I'm over here and can do this. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, so spooky. What does that mean? What do you mean? So there's only a limited number of ways to do this. And one of them has to be correct. Oh, this minus this. So this is 4 minus 2. 4 minus 1. The entire thing minus 2 somewhere. That minus 1, which is how we get into it. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's so cool. What does that do for us, though? Dang it, it goes all the way back. Oh, this is empty too. This doesn't actually lead anywhere yet. Okay. Oh.
A poet once said, "The whole universe is in a glass of wine." We will probably never know in what sense he meant that, for poets do not write to be understood. But it is true that if we look at a glass of wine closely enough, we see the entire universe. There are the things of physics, the twisting liquid which evaporates depending on the wind and weather, the reflections in the glass, and our imagination adds the atoms. The glass is a distillation of the Earth's rocks, and in its composition we see the secrets of the universe's age and the evolution of stars. What strange array of chemicals are in the wine? How did they come to be? There are the ferments, the enzymes, the substrates, and the products. There in wine is found the great generalization. All life is fermentation. Nobody can discover the chemistry of wine without discovering, as did Louis Pasteur, the cause of much disease. Vivid is the claim, pressing its existence into the consciousness that launches it. If our small minds, for some convenience, divide this glass of wine, this universe, into parts, physics, biology, geology, astronomy, psychology, and so on, remember that nature does not know it. So let us put it all back together, not forgetting ultimately what it is for. Let it give us one more final pleasure. Drink it and forget it all. Richard Feynman, 1963.
Interesting idea. I will disagree with the fact that poets don't written to be understood. I believe there are certain poets that do, but I don't think that's really the argument that's going on there. It's talking about the visibility of the microcosm. Sorry, the visibility of the macrocosm in the microcosm. The fact that by examining something small, you can see the whole. The idea of looking at a wine glass, a microcosm, something very small, a very tiny little bit of our universe, gives you a sense of the whole universe. It definitely is a interesting little tidbit. Obviously, while we did that, I'd go ahead and went ahead and did those since I realized they're very obviously part of that puzzle, right? Like, it's not just me. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna do something a little odd here. And first, go. This is 5 by 6, so there are 30 squares in here, of which 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28 are going to be used. Holy crap. Okay, luckily. Well, I actually don't want to say luckily because I think it's actually unlucky that these aren't rotatable, and that's only just because the fact that if they were rotatable, I could probably guess and be right. It's going to be 2 that, of course, aren't contained by anything. But, of course, it could be any 2. Not okay, see, that is not supposed to work that way! I was supposed to sit here and try and figure it out, but no. I goddamn guessed it. I goddamn guessed it. I'm ashamed of myself. No, that's... Okay, so this is here. This is here. This is here. That's there. That's there. Which leaves that to be there. And yep, okay. Yep, check. That was dumb. Okay, so I looking at it, I kind of figured it out right away anyway. But that was not what I wanted to do. Where does this lead? Where does it go? Does it even go anywhere? Okay. Well, we need to go back from whence we came, so... Oh, it actually doesn't matter what I connect as long as I connect it to the gray. Right. Come on. Alright, I need to start over here. So I can do this. No. Is it possible to connect it another way? I actually think you have to bounce it between the two. Oh, and it's rotating the wrong way too, so it's going to take us a while. That's weird that that looks like that. Come on. Like, that looks like it should be something to do. It's weird little detail. Alright, so our little blue strand runs all the way back over. Down here. Interesting. That doesn't even start like a little bit. I don't have a crouch button. So all I can do is get... No. Varying differences there. Alright, well, either way. Oh, interesting. What does this difference do? That's moving. But that's how I got over here. That does not seem correct. Oh, I see. So this allows you to overwrite the two. Because these must intersect. They're two 4s. Alright, 1 second. Oh, wait. It's good that that exists. Alright, so once again, these two must intersect, but how? Alright, here and here. Like that. Okay, so this is like that, and that is like that. So the interesting problem is that so the challenge here, or the weird part here, I suppose, is naturally you'd presume this goes this way. Like, it makes sense for the shape to contain itself, which is where they try and break your brain a little bit. But if this to be contained by this is this. There can be only one overlap, which is right there. Maybe? No, that doesn't work. Because that means... That means it looks like this. Oh, yeah. I can go like this. Yay. Oh, we still have more puzzles. Okay, so we're missing something shaped like that. So this naturally colludes. Oh, gosh. Doop. So these obviously have to overlap somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're moving 4, so 8. So if this is this, if this were to overlap with it directly, which it doesn't, but either that doesn't work. So this going this way. That, oh sorry, yeah, if this one is here, that one is here, we get this as a crossover, and that's it. We need a crossover here then. And this has to, so if this is here, we need to find a way to overlap. Well, I guess we don't actually technically need to, but it needs to, they don't have to overlap, but there has to be something there. for it to subtract. So if that's there, that's there. That would technically allow me to do this. Ignoring this one that's right to the left there. But the problem is these two below what I'm gesturing with would need to have something there, because you can't subtract. There's no concept of negative in here. We've got 0 and 1, surrounded or not surrounded. Now what we could do, and the thing is, we still have to surround what's already surrounded has to be surrounded. So if these are here, man, this is tough. This is tough. I like it. Trying to think about how to make things overlap. No, because then nothing's there. Doop doop. Doop doop. Doop doop. No, because then we're not surrounding these. Ooh. I wish that I had I wish I could use like a snippet. I could use the snipping tool to do this and like paint all over it. That'd be amazing. Looks like we're going over time. I'm totally okay with that, by the way. So if that goes there, so I'm not too worried about like this can take over that, which means that where this goes isn't as big of an issue. Like these two can go there. Oh wait, that's it. So this here. So I'm putting fingers on the screen, and these here. So we end up with this, right? Well, that, technically. And then we put this subtractive square right there. And then we add that. Oh, because damn it, we have to contain that. No! No, I thought I was being so clever. Shut up, stop blinking. So here. Here. No. Here. Here, here. No. Containing this is troublesome. So this doesn't make much sense. The thing is, that has to basically be contained by this. There's like no way that doesn't happen. This being contained like that. No, see, that doesn't work. There we go. So this, I can do this, and then the one on the bottom left hasn't been put in. These three right here are its bottom. And then we subtract the square from above here as well. Which means these two stay, and this one, the one to the left of what I'm mentioning, goes. Is that right? Yes. This is a weird one. It's a weird one. So this one is here. This one is here. And this one is here. These two cross over twice, so we can use them to delete. So these would each have 2. Subtracting 1 from each of these makes this 0, this 0, this 1, this 1. If that doesn't make sense, I'm going to recommend that you like cut out little pieces of paper and do it. I really don't have a great way of explaining it. Holy crap. This is terrifying. So this no bars hold is every other, which is impossible. Like you can't weave like that. Like you can try. Like so it's got to be the middle that messes with it, because look. god, this is tough. So, these two are contained. Damn it, I want to... Okay, so I'm going to use this as my example. So we need to drop this somewhere. Probably here? That is one of the subtractions. So that is fine. That is fine. So that's contained. The one, gosh, I need a second way to gesture at you guys while still having this drawn. So that's contained. That's contained. This are contained. So not that, not that. Not... Oopsie, I'm doing this the wrong way, aren't I? No, I'm doing this the right way. Oh, this one not being contained. So I think the bottom right-hand corner has to be the other one. So that... Not quite. So let's do the math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10. And there are 16. So 6 squares need to not be included. Whoopsie, 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 whoopsie. Booyah! That pink doesn't match. Except for right there. Weird. Okay. Alright, so... So that's going to be it for this episode. I'm not sure what else we have left to do. We have to get over to the red somehow. We'll figure it out. But until that time arrives... Wait, is this... Alright, well this is easy. This is hard. No, it's not. Haha. So, this is nothing is contained. This is weird because, like, normally I'd say this contains the bottom one. But then we need to subtract those. But they're still contained on the same side. Same kind of thing goes for there. I really should stop. I really should stop. I need to end the episode. We'll get right back to these puzzles next time. Hopefully this all recorded just fine. We'll find out. Well, I'll find out in like 10 seconds. So if you're seeing this, awesome. I'll see you next time. It seems like we found a workaround for now. Otherwise, well, then you won't be seeing this, so it doesn't really matter. Haha. So, see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching, and keep